Across oceans, forests, and cities, there are stories that seem almost unbelievable. Stories of animals stepping in at the right moment, guiding, protecting, or warning humans in danger. A swimmer lost at sea, suddenly surrounded not by predators, but by protectors. A person in distress discovered not by chance, but by an animal that seemed to sense something was wrong. These moments raise a powerful question. Why would an animal help a human? Is it instinct, intelligence, or something deeper that connects all living beings? Today, we explore the mystery behind animals that help humans in danger and what science reveals about this extraordinary behavior. To understand why animals might help humans, we first need to understand how animals think. For a long time, humans believed that animals acted purely on instinct, simple automatic responses designed for survival. But modern research has revealed something far more complex. Many animals are capable of learning, problem-solving, and even forming emotional bonds. They recognize patterns, remember experiences, and adapt their behavior based on what they observe. In social species especially, cooperation plays a crucial role. Animals that live in groups depend on each other, not just for survival, but for protection, communication, and care. This ability to cooperate can sometimes extend beyond their own species. When animals interact with humans regularly, they may begin to recognize us as part of their environment, or even as individuals with needs and emotions. This doesn't mean animals think like humans, but it does mean their behavior can be far more flexible and responsive than we once believed. Some of the animals most often associated with helping humans are also among the most intelligent. Creatures like dolphins, elephants, and certain primates have large, complex brains. They're capable of understanding relationships, solving problems, and even recognizing themselves in mirrors, a sign of self-awareness. With intelligence comes awareness, the ability to notice when something is unusual. A human struggling in water, a sudden change in behavior, a situation that doesn't fit normal patterns. When animals detect these changes, they may respond. Sometimes that response is curiosity. Other times, it appears to be assistance. For example, dolphins have been observed guiding swimmers toward safety or staying close to individuals in distress. Scientists believe this may be linked to their strong social instincts. In their own groups, dolphins often support injured or weak members, so when they encounter a struggling human, they may respond in a similar way. This doesn't necessarily mean they understand the human situation completely, but it does suggest they recognize distress and react to it. One of the biggest questions is whether animals feel empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of another. In some species, there is strong evidence that they do. Animals have been observed comforting each other, protecting the vulnerable, and even showing signs of grief. When it comes to humans, this behavior becomes even more fascinating. Are animals helping because they feel empathy, or because their instincts are guiding them? In many cases, the answer may be a combination of both. Take herd animals like elephants. They are known for their deep social bonds and cooperative behavior. When they encounter a human in distress, they may respond in the same way they would respond to another member of their group, by offering protection or assistance. Other animals may not feel empathy in the same way, but their instincts still lead them to act. A dog, for example, may respond to its owner's distress signals, such as changes in voice, movement, or scent, without fully understanding the situation. To us, it may look like intentional help. From the animal's perspective, it may simply be a natural response to a signal they recognize. Humans have lived alongside certain animals for thousands of years. Over time, this relationship has shaped the behavior of both species. Domesticated animals, especially dogs, have developed a unique ability to understand human cues. They can read facial expressions, respond to emotional tones, and detect subtle changes in behavior. This close bond makes it more likely for them to react when a human is in danger. A dog might bark to alert others, stay close to a person in distress, or guide someone to safety. But even wild animals can display helpful behavior toward humans. This suggests that the ability to respond to distress is not limited to domesticated species. It may be part of a broader biological and social framework. The relationship between humans and animals is complex. It is shaped by history, environment, and shared experiences. And sometimes, in moments of crisis, that connection becomes visible in the most unexpected ways. While many stories of animals helping humans are real, it's important to approach them with a balanced perspective. Not every interaction is intentional help. Sometimes animals are simply curious. Other times, they are responding to environmental cues rather than the human directly. Humans have a natural tendency to interpret animal behavior through our own emotions and experiences. We see kindness, intention, and purpose, even when the animal may be acting on instinct. This doesn't make the behavior any less remarkable, but it does remind us that nature operates according to its own rules. Understanding these interactions requires careful observation, scientific study, and an open mind. It's not about proving that animals are like us, it's about appreciating them for what they are. Despite the differences between humans and animals, there is a connection that cannot be ignored. We share the same planet. We respond to many of the same signals: fear, stress, calm, and safety. In moments of danger, these shared responses can create unexpected interactions. An animal may not understand a human's thoughts, but it can recognize distress. And sometimes, that recognition is enough to trigger a response. These moments remind us that we are not separate from nature. We are part of it. And in rare and powerful instances, that connection reveals itself in ways that are both surprising and deeply moving. So, why do some animals help humans in danger? The answer is not simple. It is a mix of intelligence, instinct, awareness, and environment. Animals are not heroes in the way humans imagine, but they are responsive, adaptable, and deeply connected to the world around them. And sometimes, that connection leads them to act in ways that feel extraordinary. Perhaps the real question is not why animals help us, but what these moments reveal about the hidden connections between all living beings. Because in the end, nature is not divided, it is shared.